Now, today you get a backstage pass about something I want to show you about planning. Something going on in my life. This is really private, but I hope it'll inspire you. Okay, now check this out. This is my office. This is a blueprint that we have done about something that we want to do, some construction. I did this thing like in 2019, and every time I would get discouraged. The reason why I put it up here in the office is because I wanted to make sure that I keep inspiring myself, and every time I walk into the office, I just know this is the thing that I need to do. Now, this is a big plan. I don't have the money. We don't have the money as a company. We don't know where it's going to come from, but this is just a vision we had. And every time I would get discouraged, I would come and write something on it. Now, I want to show you this. If you turn it around, you'll see this is 2018, and I got very discouraged and I didn't know what to do. So I just said, you know what, all in. And so I come and I sign and I write something there. Now, this is 2019, when I was feeling like my world was crumbling. And this is like, what, May? And I just came and said, man, it feels like I'm surrounded, but I know that when it feels like I'm surrounded, I'm still gonna win. And I've got signatures all over this thing. And of course, the latest is 2020, when I feel like we're getting close, we're almost there, but we're still not there. Why am I telling you about this? I want to tell you about planning and having a vision, all right? This is my vision. And the important thing about having a vision is very simple. If you don't have a vision, what are you working towards? You have to be working towards something. You have to have a plan. And many times we think that when people get successful, I used to think that a guy is going to stumble across millions of shillings or a massive opportunity. They're going to meet somebody and then they become successful. And I didn't know what this was until recently. I was listening to Myles Munroe, Dr. Myles the late, and the guy was saying, he says this. He says, planning is management of the distance between conception and destination. Basically, the guy that is planning is dealing with that gap between your dream and your destination. So I didn't know what I was doing in 2018, but this was simply a plan to get me to where we want to go. Now, you may not have the resources wherever you are. I don't know what your dream is, but you may not have the resources for it. That's not your business. Life will provide what you need, but life provides resources according to a plan. Put your vision somewhere where you can see it every single time. Put your vision somewhere where you're not going to forget about it. If you look at people who plan more, they're in control. So let me say that slowly. Let me give you this nugget real good. If you want to know who's in charge, check the guy that does more planning than doing. If you want to know the person that is in charge of anything going on, whether it is a relationship, whether it is a board, whether it is a job, whether it is family, the person that spends more time planning than doing, that's the person in charge. Because when you plan, you're in control of the outcome. You're in control of the destination. And you always want to make sure that you're in control of the destination. So as an employee, think about it. Most employees, what do? You get to work at 8, you leave at 5, and what you do from 8 to 5 has been predetermined. That's why most entrepreneurs always start their day early. Why? Because I want to start my day early so I can plan what other people are going to do. And it seems like these guys are lazy, they go play golf in the afternoon, go to the club and stuff like that. No, man, they already planned for other people. Okay, that's a secret to waking up early. You get to plan your day because the biggest resource that you have is time. So what do you do as an employee? Fine, your 8 to 5 is limited. There's not much that you can do. Train yourself. Now, this is for people in employment. This is a beautiful secret. I want you to listen to me. When you're in employment, you may not have the control over your 8 to 5. Somebody else plans for you. But what you do is learn from that person. How do they plan for your time? Watch how they plan their biggest resource, which is you, your time, and your talent. Watch how they do it, because one day you're going to be in that position. How do they make sure that they get the most out of the people that are working for them? The reason you're in employment is so that you can learn from them, not so that you can fight them. Watch how the really effective managers get to do that. And now this is the second thing. If your day starts and ends between 8 and 5, then you're never going to be able to do more than work for somebody else's vision. So what do? If your working hours are between 8 and 5, start planning your own day before 8. Plan the time that you're going to be in a matatu stuck in traffic. Plan which book are you going to read, what emails are you going to run. Plan your hours after 5. Go to school, go to the gym, do something with your family. Plan your family time. Because what that is doing is creating a blueprint for where you want to go. If you're faithful with your before 8 and after 5, life is going to give you more time. And before you know it, you're going to find yourself chasing your own vision and pursuing your own dreams. All right? So planning is the most important part of your life. If you want to succeed, draw up a plan and put it somewhere where you can see it. This is your next level. Keep growing. Stay inspired. Cheers.